Not Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta.
I can't stand Atlanta.
Atlanta's
That
not
is,
that bad.
oh man, I went to a mall out there and I was like, oh no.
Oh, you
I'm
can't go to the mall in Atlanta.
yeah, I went to Lenox Mall and I'd never seen so many dudes in high heels in my life. I was like,
Atlanta's a
what's
different
I
breed.
was
It's a
just
different breed.
I was just out there, but I didn't make it to the mall.
oh, you don't want to go,
You
man.
don't go to the mall.
You
Who
don't
goes
want to
to the mall
go.
anymore anyway?
I still like going to the mall
That
because
was a must for
You
my
got to go
age.
to the strip malls. You got to go to the
yeah, because
there's some outdoor malls. You can avoid Lenox. You can avoid some of especially Lenox Mall. Lenox Mall be getting shot up all the
it
time,
do.
feels like.
Hey man, listen, I ain't even worried about that. It was just, it was a lot going on in that mall. I was like, what in the world did I just walk into? I mean, man, dudes, I mean, it was the entire mall. It wasn't even like it was. Anyway, Terry, you
Atlanta's
got
a
our page
very
up?
diverse city. It's a very diverse city.
Yeah, ain't that's something.
I'm trying to be, you know,
Yeah, I used to go skating out there at a place called Cascade. Every year
Cascade. Cascade is still the jam.
they would have a international skating thing at Cascades where people from all over the states would come over to Atlanta to go skating. And I went to the mall. I said, "Yeah, this is my last year. This is my last year." So, oh man, don't tell me he got another call. Come on,
Nah, I'm good. I
what's
was
going
connecting.
on? Oh
I was
my.
getting connected. We switched internet, so I was having to
Okay.
connect to a new network.
All right, you got our page pulled up.
Hold on. No, I don't. I got.
So I'm gonna just go to you ready, Terry. I'm gonna read your bio here. Say the simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than a thousand heads bowing in prayer. Okay, kindness. All right. Are you a religious person by any
I
chance?
am. I
Okay.
am.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm asking because that's one of those quotes that just says to me, hallelujah. So, you know,
I mean, I feel like Christianity has a bad rep today. I think because of all of our politics. I think it's more important to be a good person, to focus on kindness, compassion, and empathy than religion and just being a good person. And that's my kind of my motto, hence also my name
okay, I
on
like it.
IG.
I like it. I like it. Kind is dope. I like that. So, Terry, normally we pick a favorite photo. So, as I'm going through your page here, I'm gonna pick a favorite photo here. All right, and it's gonna be this one. All right, it's gonna be this gonna be the favorite photo. Um, you got it looked like a ponytail or something back there. It's
Professional.
cool. Yeah, showing your face, your eyes. It's not covering your face. The dress it's definitely presentable. It's not too much and it's not too little. It seems like just the right amount of class mixed with a tad bit of, just a tad bit of sexy because you got the upper cleavage showing, but it's not too much.
Yeah,
So
you're definitely gonna get noticed, even by in a professional setting or by professional men. So how you present yourself
Somebody
is a
said I
good.
look like a housewife. I'm not a
That's
housewife. I'm not married.
well, well, that's the goal. So the point is you present yourself in a way that a man would want you on his
we see
arm,
that.
where he
Hmm.
would be comfortable with you representing him.
Hmm.
If somebody's telling you that you look like a wife, that's a good thing.
That's a good sign. That's not a
Right.
bad thing. You'd rather that than somebody be like, "Oh
That's
man, you look
true.
like
That's true.
one of these hoes out here." Like, yeah, that ain't
Well, I
what you
was
want. I like
married
this one too.
for almost 18 years, so
Okay. All right. I like this one too. It just flows real well. It's showing off your shape. It looks like you know what I mean, stay in shape, maybe work out or something like that. It just looks like you take care of yourself. With this one
Facts.
here, it's showing more of your figure, but again, it's not too much.
Fully
It's
dressed.
yes,
Fully
it's not
dressed.
too much at all.
I
Okay.
So
know I have a couple that
that
are probably a little risque on there for even for my taste,
I just
but
got down here. I just got down here. Now I didn't see this here. Hold on a minute now. Terry, go ahead. You can go ahead, man, if you see something on there,
yeah,
but
I'm
I'm
having
zooming in
some
right now.
I'm having some technical problems getting logged in, man. It's asking
Okay.
Instagram's making me send a code. Uh
Okay.
so I'm not
Well,
able to to actually see, but
well,
from
let me
what
help
I'm
you
looking
out.
at, yeah, I was gonna say, but from what I'm looking at, I try to preach to women that you can be sexy and still be dressed because men have years and years of training at looking at women and having to calculate what she would look like with or without clothing. So it's not necessary to be naked or be in your underwear or whatever to show that you have the goods. So I would say that you're doing a very good job of showing the package that you're working with without being thirsty or without thirst trapping, as they would call it. So that's definitely a good look.
All
until you
right.
get a little lower, right?
Yeah,
SD's
let me
questioning
let let
that.
me
I
let me
can
slow
see
down just a little bit, just real quick, because it's a hold on, let me take a drink because it's a little thirsty right here. All right. It's just a tad bit thirsty right here. All right.
Okay.
See that one right
Ooh.
there? That one right there. Now, uh, the glutes, because right up under the glutes, see the glutes? You got the you got the glutes and the whole thigh out. Like it's it's not so much Polish, right? There's no camel toe showing. You can't see your nipples. None of that. It's probably just a little too much. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing. It ain't like that picture there is not somewhere I think a man would come there and be like, oh man, sheet for the mattress. All right.
Okay.
It's it's showing a lot, just the thigh and the bottom of the glute, but it's not really, really bad. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't put
It's right there on the
I
cusp.
wouldn't call that bad. I wouldn't call that
It's
bad.
right on the cusp. If
Yeah.
if if you move that leg 2 inches up, oh, we getting labia. It's gonna be labia right
But
there. You move that
that
leg
but
two
that's
inches
why
up.
there's not any there. You have to be
I know.
strategic about what you know.
I get it, but see, a man a lot of times gonna come here, and again, it's not bad. You don't have a lot of that on your page. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. So it's not gonna give a bad impression like that. But when a woman has a lot of that type of stuff on there, a man said, "Man, is she looking for sexual attention? Is is she that type of woman where she's looking for sexual attention, where she got her whole thigh out in a what they call that, a leotard? Well, I don't know what they call that.
Yeah, I think
Like a body, it's a bodysuit.
the
Body suit.
color of
Yeah,
the
it ain't bad.
bodysuit added to the attractiveness as well. Like I think that was a modeling a photo shoot pose,
It
or
was,
that was just
it
a
was,
random
it
picture.
was a selfie.
Oh,
Oh,
you was at home.
okay, we
You
got
was
that.
at home. Yeah, she was at home. Like,
That
you
was
know what? Let me show this.
yeah.
But
Well,
look,
mission
but look,
accomplished.
but look.
Like you went to the
See
acceptable,
that?
because that's not going to embarrass a man if you ended up getting with a guy and somebody
But see,
new
that was a
follows your page.
beach. That's a
This what I'm.
beach picture, SD.
This what I'm getting
Perfectly
ready to say.
Okay.
This what I'm getting ready
appropriate.
to say. This
Perfectly
is
appropriate.
this is okay. You at the beach. See, this is how men. You're at the beach. You're sitting there. It's no real intent to show off the thigh and the booty, right? But the one at home in the draws, there is there is intent there to show off the thigh and the bottom of the booty. That's all. And again, it's not that bad to where men will say, "Oh, this is a mattress material chick." It's not that bad. But what I'm showing you right here is just a contrast between two very similar photos and how men would look at it or think about it if it was a little more of that. Or you may have a man that'll look at it that way.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not at the beach every weekend, so if your page is just full of swimsuit photos, then obviously you're doing it for a reason. Um, but you showing yourself in normal environments, that's what it's for. The reason that swimsuits and all that are designed the way that they are is to show off our bodies, and you look good. So you have every right to show what you're working with without doing too much, without making it about see what I like about your pose selection, and like as Dee's mentioning, it's not a focus on your sexual parts. You know what I mean? Like obviously we know you have body parts, but that's it, that your legs are not wide open. You know what I mean? Like there's a class like you mentioned. It shows that you how you present you care about how you're presenting yourself to the public. In other words, and that's when it comes to a man looking at your social media, that's one of the first impressions. You know what I mean? So, I think from the pictures that we're looking at, I think any guy that is has the courage is going. He's going to scroll. He's going to scroll, and then he's going to end up making the decision to actually shoot a message.
I know
Yeah. So
SD's looking for a toe picture. I don't think I have any on there.
you got you got some sides, you know, some toe sides in here. You can't really get a whole view. Like you got the blacks right there. You see, I'm gonna see them. Don't think I ain't gonna find them. All right, they all right. You got the black polish. I like, you know what I mean. I like the dark polish. But let me give you just some quick critiques on the page, real quick.
Okay.
All right. Would you be open to meeting a man on social media? Would you be open to it?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
possibly. Yeah.
So one thing I will encourage you, because your page is normally private, right? Your profile picture is far away. It's a full body picture on a profile picture that's very, very small. Nobody can see your face and see your attractiveness. So I would encourage you to change your profile picture to something that's more close up, that shows your face and shows your beauty, to where when a man comes to your page, because it's private, and they'll see that, and it'll make them interested to see more, where they like, oh man, this is a pretty woman. Let me see what the, you know, what the rest of her page looks like. Because the picture you have there now, I, you can't tell nothing. It's just a body there, and the head is so small you can't really see you like that. And I think that your face, the close up face picture, would bring more attention. It might be men that ain't about nothing, and it'll be men that are, you know, but it'll bring you more attention as far as online, since you be open to meeting a man. Terry, you got something you want to throw in there?
Yeah, I was gonna say that that's a great idea because a lot of times when you're on social media, the profiles, if somebody follows you, you know, they show up on the top of the page, and all you see is their profile picture. Um, where if it's something that it's actually your face, it'll become it'll stand out a lot more if they find you attractive. So that's great advice.
I did that for a long time. I did have a more of a profile picture, so I can go
Hmm.
back to that.
Yeah, go back to that. All right.
Yeah.
Next thing that I see, Terry, anything you want to go off of on her page? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, I haven't been on, like I said, I'm having some issues with,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
haven't been able to look, but
All right.
no, when you go out, do you have any well, how do you are you creating stories when you're out? How are you showing the things that you're actively doing? How do you handle that?
I don't do a lot of that. I'm not one of those people that post stories all day long, every day of my life. where I'm at, what I'm eating, what I'm doing. I'm a concert music fanatic, so I've been going to probably a concert a month or so, and I'll usually post, a video or a clip or two or a picture from there. But for the most part, I don't really post often on my stories pictures of me. I'm not one to do
Hmm.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Um, I think that, because your first three photos, your pinned photos, are quotes. They're quotes. It's cool, but I really do think that, you could take some of the quotes off and not as many, and then pin some of this here. Pin some of this goodness you got down here. You got some good stuff on here. Some nice outfits, real classy and still sexy at the same time. Like, I get the quotes. Yeah, treat no matter how educated, talented, rich, or cool you are, believe you are. How you treat people ultimately tells all. Great, yes, but listen, this tells all too. This tells a lot. Okay, this tells a lot. We had these are things creeping further and further down the page. Pin a picture or two of that, of some of these
I will say I
outfits. And
do listen. If you look at my highlights, I do have that I cook on there too.
I was getting there. I'm going there. I'm looking. I see it. I'm going there. Your cooking. These are things, and I see that you have a picture here of you at the gym. You at the gym. You work out.
Do I? I,
Yeah, you
I
got a picture here at the gym. It was a couple years ago. You stopped working out. Okay. All right. So this here is a thing. You have your cooking highlights. Cool. Understand it. Um, a lot of times with men, we don't even notice the highlights or go to the highlights a lot of times. So I would just encourage you to drop in some of those cooking videos you got. Drop some of those in on your page. Some of your workouts that you're doing. Drop some of them in on your page just to show a little bit more because you got them in your highlights. It ain't like you don't want nobody to see them. But I'm just saying, put a couple of them here on your page so that men can see, oh yeah, she do work out. No wonder her body look like that. No
Yeah,
wonder
you
she
got to
look
separate
good.
yourself from the artificial
Yeah.
bodies
I'm,
that are out there.
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, and it looks like you cooking pretty good. Like, a lot of these hit meals, a lot of these meals look pretty healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got beans, peas, greens, and cabbage and potatoes. Like, you eating pretty good. Pax, put some of that on your page. Throw a workout video on there. So now when a dude come here and you got a bodysuit on like this, they saying, I see where she get that body from. I like that she's working and working on herself and eats good and all of this and stuff. Those are things that men love. But put it out there, a couple of those things right there where we can see it when we come, because a lot of dudes don't go through highlights and stuff a lot of times. You want
I
to
don't
catch
think
the
I've
eye.
ever looked. I don't
That's
think
what
I've
I'm
ever clicked
saying.
on somebody's highlight.
Yeah.
So
I
I,
didn't do it
I
until I
wanted to
started this
ask.
page.
So with what how your profile is set up now, how often do you get DMs?
Not, I don't post very much. I mean, I think if you look back at like the timing of my post, it's when it comes to pictures of myself, especially, it's probably one every couple of months. Um,
And you private. And
I
your page is private.
I had some issues with some females in the past, so I had to lock it down for a minute. Not from
Female.
me, but yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now, ma'am. Let me tell
Hmm.
you something right now, ma'am. You pin that photo right there. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, you pin that one, you gonna get some more DMs with that thigh hanging out. I'm gonna tell you that
But
right now.
it's not going to be the kind of DMs I want.
Well, you should if them ain't the type of DMs you want, you shouldn't even have a picture of that if you're worried
You're
about that.
right. You're right. You're right. Okay, touche. Touche.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but other than that, um, your page, men would come to your page and be like this is a marriage material page. There's nothing on your page that would suggest mattress material. That one picture that I just showed is it's on the cusp of certain things, but it's not too bad. It's not enough to make a man say, "Oh, this is a mattress material page." So I say that your page is more of a marriage material page. Just make a couple tweaks to it. The profile picture, throwing on a couple workouts here or there, and some of your food, putting it on your page, and then post more pictures of you.
Yeah,
Like
I was gonna say
post more pictures
if a
of
guy
you.
follows you and there's some kind of flirtation, he's liking pictures or whatnot, guys look forward to seeing you. So going months without posting is not you that you should definitely improve that. But like keep it up with your outfit selection. It look like you put a lot of thought into how you present yourself. All that is great. Um, and I guess the biggest determining factor is going to be how you screen who you react to, because I definitely think that you're the type of woman that a lot of guys, your page, I think would weed out a lot of guys that are still in their whole phase or just looking to play games. You look like you live a serious lifestyle, and you have a lot of structure. So I think that when it's within itself is a good marketing tool, because you're going to eliminate a lot of the guys that are playing games that just copy and paste the same message to every chick and do those type of things. I think you're more inclined to get to spark a genuine conversation and with a guy that's actually hoping to take you on a real date.
Okay.
100%. All
All
right.
right.
All right, lady. Thank you for coming on.
No,
Appreciate you.
thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right, lady. Have a good night.
Thanks. Good night. I don't know
All
how
right.
to leave though.
I
Do
got
you
you.
kick me off? Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
All
All
right.
right.